Now, while back-channel talks between Pakistan and India are at a delicate point, Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has made a big recognition. Speaking to a Pakistani news channel, Qureshi has admitted that the abrogation of Article 370 from Kashmir is India's internal matter. Listen in.
370 को तो रख देते हैं, 35A पे क्या करेंगे?
देखिए 370 तो उनका अंदरूनी है ना मसला.
Now, the special status of Jammu and Kashmir was scrapped in August 2019. Article 370 became virtually redundant through a presidential notification combined with requisite legislation. Qureshi also pointed out that the revocation of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir has been challenged in the Supreme Court. Now, this is the first statement of admission and acceptance by Pakistan after using various occasions to raise the Kashmir issue, including before a UN committee. Pakistan has tried to politicize many humanitarian events by unwarranted statements on Kashmir. But every time India reacted strongly, asserting that the state is its integral part. Also, whenever Pakistan tried to rake up the article removal, other countries also endorsed India's stance and the fact of it being India's internal issue. The PTI leader also said that now Article 35 is a concern for Pakistan and it needs assurance on the same. Article 35 under the Indian Constitution empowers Jammu and Kashmir state's legislature to define permanent residents of the state and provide special rights and privileges to them. The Pakistan minister said India could try to restructure the demography of Kashmir by doing away with it. India and Pakistan's bilateral relations, as you know, have had a fair share of ups and downs. That's no secret. Most recently, the two countries agreed to observe a ceasefire along the line of control. That was after Indian National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and his counterpart in Islamabad initiated back-channel conversations to ensure peace along the tense border. Now, Qureshi's tone on Kashmir has softened amid reports of talks between India and Pakistan. Pakistani Foreign Minister's statements also reflects that there are attempts to put Pakistan-India talks back on track. And WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal now joins us live for more on this. Now, Qureshi has admitted that the abrogation of Article 370 is India's internal matter. What do you make of this sudden shift in stance?
Well, it's a major U-turn, first of all, and there is also futility in what Pakistan has been doing since 5th of August 2019. That was the day when India announced the revocation of the special status for the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. And since then, we saw immediately after India's decision, Pakistan had cut off the people-to-people relationship, also expelled the Indian envoy. Its envoy was to take his position here as a High Commissioner. As the new High Commissioner of Pakistan, he was not allowed to do so. So there were a number of strong steps taken by Pakistan, and it has been almost 2 years since there has been no people-to-people connectivity, trains, road connectivity, all have been suspended, and they remain suspended because Pakistan was miffed by New Delhi's decision. Now this statement coming after 2 years shows that what Pakistan was doing was in a sense of no use to Pakistan itself. Of course, the Pakistani Foreign Minister has also mentioned about 35A. The big question is, while he is dismissing Article 370 from the same constitution, he is mentioning that their focus is now on 35A, which is again a contradictory statement because he just can't dismiss one section while just focusing on another article. This is like cherry picking. So largely it shows that Pakistan in some way has understood that there is no point harping about what India has done, because by and large it's India's internal decision. In fact, if we can also recall that Pakistan was very keen that the Organization of Islamic Cooperation can have a foreign ministers meeting, a special emergency foreign ministers meeting. That could never happen. It has been 2 years now. In fact, even as we speak, the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan is in Saudi Arabia. And of course, we know that there might be some bland statements mentioning Kashmir. But by and large, Saudi Arabia, which is a major power in the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, also did not back Islamabad's keenness to have a special meeting on Kashmir.
Right, Siddhant, I was actually going to come to that. The leader also said that now Article 35 is a concern for Pakistan and that it needs assurance on the same. What does that entail?
Well, by and large, it looks like it will also go in the same direction. New Delhi has made it clear that whatever happens in India, in Jammu and Kashmir, in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, or Ladakh is India's internal matter, and no one has any locus standi. This is something that was the stance taken by New Delhi immediately after that decision of 5th of August 2019, and the world community had backed India, barring of course two countries, one is Pakistan and one is China, who were very vocal in their protests. In fact, China and Pakistan together tried to had a discussion in the United Nations Security Council, which of course was thwarted by India's allies. That meeting could not happen ever. There was an informal discussion. So largely, whatever India did for its own people, something that India had told the world community. And despite the opposition, Pakistan, it seems, has come in the same line, parroting, of course, the Indian line, something that was almost impossible after 5th of August 2019 decision of India.
Right, Siddhant, and also you touched on this earlier. These statements definitely reflect an attempt to get India-Pakistan talks back on track. Now, what can we expect on that front going forward?
Well, we all know that there are murmurs, rumors of informal back-channel diplomacy happening between India and Pakistan. And earlier this year, we saw the big breakthrough, in a sense, in February, when both India and Pakistan, the Indian and Pakistani militaries coming with a joint statement on observing the ceasefire pact of 2003. And by and large, the ceasefire pact continues. Of course, there was a certain violation which happened, but by and large, it is still working. So it shows that both sides have the intent of making sure that peace returns to the Indian subcontinent, to the region, to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. There can be resolution of the issues amicably. And of course, India has been saying that when it comes to India and Pakistan, any issue they have to solve under the Shimla and the Lahore Pacts, the pacts which say that India and Pakistan have to resolve issue bilaterally rather than any kind of mediation. We know that there were requests. In fact, the former US President Donald Trump was very keen to mediate between India and Pakistan. India had publicly dismissed that. We know in 2019 at the G7 meeting where the Indian Prime Minister was there, he had a bilateral meeting with the then US President Donald Trump. There he had publicly said that India and Pakistan can solve their issues bilaterally, and it looks like that is happening on the ground now.
Right, Siddhant. All right, thank you so much for joining us with all the updates on that. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.